in an hour and 7 minutes, 21-8 in that deciding game. But as you can see, the bottom half rather open. We'll be attending the match from the third quarter now. Endo and Watanabe, the fourth seeds, as defending champions, will be taking on a very powerful and improved Danish team of Mathias Christiansen and Nohr. So they're the results that we've witnessed so far. The Japanese safely home, apart from the Mota. Top seed fell in singles to a terrific effort, really spirited from the Malaysian sixth seed Lee Jia coming through. And well, it'll be back-to-back semi-finals for the Malaysian. So he came through there 21-16, 21-19, a real terrific spirited display from him. And as you can see, the seeds from Japan safely through in the women's doubles at the top of the draw, although they were really tested by Birch and Smith. And then Kimura Sonoda coming through in that recent one. So, yeah, next up, it's Christiansen and Nohr of Denmark taking on Endo and Watanabe, who came out yesterday and played a really, really good match against Ong Yu Sin and Teo Yi. So I wonder if the Japanese fourth seeds will be in the same kind of mood. It was no nonsense showing from them. 21-10, 21-19 they won in just 37 minutes. So there we are then, confirmation of that men's doubles draw. And as I say, the bottom half is where we'll be turning our attention right now. You can see that things have really opened up in the absence of Asan and Setuan down below. And Alfian and Arianto as well were in that section. But you've heard all about it, I don't need to tell you what's happened. But Phuong Phuapet and Viriyankura of Thailand will take on Bay and Mulhed of Denmark down below to see who will take on the winner of our match that we'll be bringing you next. So back-to-back men's doubles here to entertain you. Here come the tall Danes, both 6'1". First meeting between these two pairs. The Danes have only contested 4 tournaments together, that's why, and their ranking is just inside 100 at 99th in the world. And there are Hiroki Endo and Yuta Watanabe.
Yuta, red or black? Black, red. It's black. Thank you. That side, receive.
Okay, so Endo wants to serve at the near end. Dane's electing to receive. "20 matches over 2 courts today. Quarterfinals Friday. So much to entertain you with, and we're 3 matches down, 7 to go on our commentary. Mathias Christiansen from Bornholm, 1m86 or 6'1" in old money, resides these days in Copenhagen, as many of the Danes do. And his left-handed partner, Niklas Nohr, 29 years of age, just 3 years older. 2 left-handers on court. Of course, the Japanese have Yuta Watanabe in their team as well. And there's the results through from the Danes. Their path here, terrific win over Go Vishem and Tan Wee Kyung. The 7th seeds taken down in just over half an hour. That's all they needed. And that really is a real upset. Because, well, they're a really tough team, the Malaysians. So, how will these guys today go against the Danes? Hiroki Endo, 34 years of age, from Saitama, and his much younger partner, 1m65, a richly talented, terrific young athlete as well, with a bright future ahead. A winner of the mixed doubles, I think that was in 2018, with Arisa Higashino, Yuta Watanabe. And of course, defending their title of last year. This is their path through, beat a couple of Englishmen in their opening match inside half an hour, and then Ong and Teov, Malaysia, yesterday. So both teams yet to drop a game, but the Danes growing in confidence as we say hello to Paul Buffon, umpire for this one, and Amanda Ballum, the service judge. So big gulf in ranking simply because these guys have only played 4 tournaments together, and they won a round at both of January's Asian Leg Thailand Open tournaments. That's where their ranking really has come from. They amassed over 9,000 points in doing so. But this man in your picture, he really can hit through the court a lot. Very power laden. Last night, though, in mixed doubles, he lost with his partner Alexandra Boyle to Watanabe and Higashino, the man he faces today in men's doubles. Can he avenge that defeat?
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Nicholas Nohr, Matthias Christiansen, Denmark. And on my left, Yuta Watanabe, Hiroyuki Endo, Japan. Hiroyuki Endo to serve, to Nicholas Nohr. Love all. Play. Service over. 1 love.
Strings popped already. We've had a lot of that today, haven't we? A lot of string breaks. In the match before, I think there must have been nearing 10, really. I'm sure Chris Langridge did 5 or so rackets, and certainly Marcus did 2 or 3.
Love.
A swing and a miss from Matthias Christiansen then. Such was the pace of the smash from Yuta Watanabe.
3.
Good play from the Japanese to retrieve that early scoreboard deficit. They were electric yesterday, these two. And if they bring that kind of level, well, just pray for the Danes. The Danes off to a good start. Got a lot of power between them, that's for sure. And they were momentarily distracted because over on the other court, their compatriots are taking on a couple of ties in the other quarter-final of the men's doubles.
3 all.
There's the signature drop shot from Yuta Watanabe. We've become very familiar with that.
4-3.
Yeah, so good in the flat hard drives, aren't they, these two? Saw a lot of it yesterday. They're exceptional in that regard. Such good front court control from this man, the elder statesman.
Service over. 4-5.
Both opting for the bearded look. Well played, keeping acceleration in their smashes. Vicious finish there, and nice changing up of direction as well from Watanabe. Well, after a bit of a tepid start, the Japanese went love 3 down, but they've bitten back really hard, winning 6 out of the last 7. Well, they both missed. Wow, don't see that too often, do you? Let's have a look, see if we can see this again. Miss? Yep. Looking very alert again now, the Japanese.
Service over.
Well, he simply will just dive for the cause, this man. Literally throws himself around the court at any opportunity. Look at that.
Service over. Yes.
Well, their form really coming to the boil now, the Japanese. Defending champions are on it. Meanwhile, the Danes just momentarily keep peeking over at the other court. So Endo and Watanabe, the 4th seeds out here in the driving seat in this opening game already. 11 points to 5. Strong start from them.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. 11-5. Play.
Total.
12-5.
Well, this will be a no-nonsense doubles. Both teams are always quick to assemble and get on with things. The time during the points is minimal as well because they're very good at killing the shuttle. There was the drop shot again from Watanabe.
Service over. 6-13.
Lucky kiss off the net for the Danes.
7-13.
Good pace from Endo.
Service over.
Not their preferred situation where he's at the back of the court. Normally the younger Watanabe at 23 years of age is preferring that kind of positioning. But still, just showing how versatile they are.
Service over. 8-14.
Little back behind there from Endo, to no avail in the end though. Oh yes, the weight of shot from Matthias Christiansen telling in the end. Well, longest rally of the match there. That was mesmerising, wasn't it? Couldn't take your eyes off it. And, well, everybody just going for the towel after that. A real lung buster, that one. 89 shots.
Yes. It's to Matthias. 15-9.
Good front court work from Watanabe.
16-9. Service over. 10.
Well, the Japanese with such strong defence as ever. Unless it's a real exceptional sort of serve and attack from the Danes, they're looking that little bit more comfortable. To be expected with their world ranking of 6th. Well done, very dynamic. They're just a blur of white, aren't they?
Yes.
Closing in on the opening game now.
10. Service over. 11-17.
Trending nicely though, the Danes. This is really encouraging for them. Their ranking's inside 100 now, but you'd imagine they will just go up anyway. According to what they've done here already, making quarterfinals, another good effort. They've been pretty consistent. That's 3 quarterfinals back-to-back now, should they go on to lose this match. Lucky break off the net there.
12-17.
Oh yes, brilliant from the Danes.
13.
Point secured by Matthias Christiansen in the end. Really stand out. He's just got that sort of languid power, hasn't he? Big long levers. Makes it look very easy. So narrowing the gap nicely.
Thank you. Change. Thirteen, 17. So it's over. 18-13.
Causing havoc with their smashes.
14-18.
Well, this sort of performance, this end, at the tougher of the two ends, marginally, really does bode well for these two in blue. When they come to the fast end, you'd imagine they'll be really problematic to play against. Excellently done with a string break as well.
15-18.
What is it with quarterfinals Friday? That must be the 12th or 13th racket we've seen go today.
The box is falling apart.
Oh, the kit box is falling apart apparently. I don't think I've seen this before. And I'm wondering how the umpire became aware of it. Did it make a creaking sound or suddenly just crack or something? The kit box seems to need repair, according to the umpire, with his hand in the air, which seems... oh, there we are, yeah, the base has fallen in, so the racket bags have just dropped out. Okay, so a little bit of carpentry required. Oh, here we go. We can sort that out pretty quickly. So the technical team, they're on it.
It won't go in the bottle, so they'll have to come out in the bottle here for now.
Looks like there's been ongoing repairs to those kit boxes already, with all the tape in there. Yeah. Well, the players are all keen to resume play, and the Danes, well, they've been attending what's going on the other court where their pals are playing. And that's why you could hear a raucous cry, because JPN and had just had a win. 35 minutes required to beat the ties. Frankfurt Pet and Veriacura downed over on 2. 21-19 and 21-12. 35 minutes. So the two youngsters are through to a first ever semi-final at the All England. And how dearly the Danes that we're watching would love to meet them. They've been looking over a lot, I have to say. And I was questioning their concentration, but it's just sheer interest, I suppose, and just so pleased to see their fellow countrymen do well in the tournament. Nothing wrong with that. They'll have to knuckle down now. There's still 3 points adrift on the scoreboard. 15-18. Japanese have to be careful now. They've lost what was a very substantial lead. They were 13-5 up earlier in this game. 17-10 up.
(17-18).
Well, I did say they have plenty of raw power, didn't I? Coming in, the Danes are very, very dangerous.
17.
Japanese holding firm there. They know how big that point was, stopping the run of points at 4 for the Danes. Indeed, the Danes had won sort of 7 out of the last 9 now. These are huge points, momentum-wise. Another no-nonsense smash kill.
18-19.
Well, they look indifferent, don't they? They look sometimes a little disinterested almost, the Danes. I'm sure it's just the way they focus. They like to look around quite a bit. It's just the way they roll. Some players do that. They've got a little bit more of an on-off switch than others who like to keep their eyes down inside the lines at all times. And again, the power telling.
19 all.
Now, how about this? A real turn-up. Bringing deadlock to this tight first game. No one thought that about 10 minutes or so ago. There was a void between them. Perhaps momentarily inspired by their fellow Danes.
20. Game
You can
point.
suddenly, from nowhere, at the difficult end, Christiansen and Nohr have a game point. No wonder they're all smiles. Went big, didn't he? And it cost him.
20 all. Ready, Matthias? Ready.
Just all out attack, isn't it? Overwhelming pace they have.
21-20.
Well, they've got a second game point opportunity now to snatch this opener, and it will have been stolen, really.
Service over. 21-all. Service over.
Wow.
Only 10.
How about that?
21.
Now, is it third time lucky for Christiansen and Nohr? They save it again.
22.
And still the Japanese stay afloat. 3 game points have come and gone. Jubilation, understandably, from the team in white. Now then, having saved 3 game points, they've got a game point of their own. And eventually, somehow, Endo and Watanabe come through what was a really extraordinary opening game.
24-22.
24-22 after 26 minutes. The defending champions survive a really unusual opening game in which they were in the ascendancy, 17-10 up. Coming through 24-22 though.
Og så bliver ved med at skubbe til mellembanen, så de kommer ind og battler med os i det her spil. Det er det, der virker. De gange, hvor vi bare hælder, så på et tidspunkt så dropper han, og så får han nogle gode chancer. Det er rigtig godt, I står langt frem, det her. Det er okay, at vi ikke trykker hver eneste gang. At vi kan spille den af også.
Ja, også fint på en opsamling og lige spille kort.
Ja, men det, hver gang vi forventer, så de pakker så meget ind under begge to.
Jeg synes jo faktisk, at vi står fint nok i det der flade der, så kommer der også nogle fejl med os, vi vinder jo lige meget. Så er det stadig gode muligheder, hvis vi kommer videre. Ja,
Du ved, det giver her stille og roligt.
ja. Bare kan de pause på taget. Ja. de også slå vinklen. Så vi skal også stå, bare står og hakker lige noget på den sådan. Ja, og så hvis man føler, at man ikke har noget, så sker det, så vinder.
20 seconds.
Yeah, it's a new or
Change. Second game. Love all. Play. Service over. 1 love. Two love.
Well, all four men bristling with intensity here. It's been a right on the head there for Watanabe. He's okay with it though. Luckily he had his eyes down. That's important.
Service over. 1, 2.
And I say they're all intense, but of course the taller men just looking a little bit more languid and sort of nonchalant. It's just the way that they move, but still very, very efficient, these two. And I tell you what, that opening game bodes well for their future. They might be ranked 99th right now in the world. It does them a disservice though, frankly. They'll be up inside the top 50 in a blink. You wait and see. Having 3 game points against the defending champions of the All England is quite a coup.
4-1.
Having won one of them would have been even more so though. Just gone.
5-1.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting this game, isn't it? Because of course, as we said, we sort of touched on it earlier, the Danes now with the wind on their back slightly will be even more effective. Oh, it's a misjudgment for Mateus, who was crying out, leave it, leave it.
2-5.
To Nicholas. And eventually it landed just inside the line.
Service over. Yes. 6-2. Alt. 7-2.
It's a really good lead from Watanabe.
Christiansen challenges called out.
Christiansen wants to challenge though. We haven't had many of these, have we, in this match? So we've been out here just over half an hour of play. And it's been a streaky kind of affair, hasn't it? The Japanese in the opening game breaking away to a generous lead, but then almost denied the opener. Not quite, they found a way. Yeah, that's why he challenged. It was close, but not quite. So challenge unsuccessful.
Challenge unsuccessful. 1 challenge remaining. Service over. 3-7. Play. Service over. 8-3.
Simply too much power. Brawny, left-handed, never easy. Lovely angle there he got on the cross smash. Mixing the attack lines beautifully. That's what they do well. Oh, he's everywhere at once, isn't he? A blur of athleticism. Endo.
4-8.
Just so calm as well. Look at that. That was almost behind him, and that one as well, but masterful with his touch.
Service over. 9-5. Service over. 6-9.
That was going. And that one as well. Yeah, there was a broken string earlier on in the rally. Niklas Nohr thought about going to get a replacement racket, but then stood his ground. Operating from that kit box on the floor momentarily.
Lovely towel. Service over. 10-7.
Yeah, quality return of serve set it up.
11-7. Interval.
Well, the Danes head to the turn this time with the edge of 4 points, 11 points to 7 for them, enjoying the faster of the two ends.
Jeg gider ikke særlig meget over det. Kan vi godt styre sådan en lille på hårdt ind, så er jeg klar på den, der kommer foran os. Men det er de der trækenter, vi får godt nok selv mange løft nu.
Så er det rigtig god vigtig af vores angreb. Men hvor ikke at komme den første gang hver gang, men det er det der skidt.
Næste gang for din foran, så får det bare ud og lige. Ellers så går jeg
Play. Service over. 8-11.
There it is again, so deceptive with the signature drop shot. He owns that shot, doesn't he? We were all sold on an absolute belting smash here. Look at this. Takes a lot of doing that, taking the speed out. Both teams brilliant with their rotations. But it's the Japanese closing the gap. Yes, good awareness there from Matthias Christiansen.
12-10.
He sensed that the Japanese were just closing the net down at speed and then just lofted that one over the top. Look at that, really good, very deceptive. Even Watanabe couldn't make much of that.
Service over. 11-12.
Yeah, did well to turn that one around. Oh, stunning athleticism. Just a blur of white at the top of your picture there, wasn't it? They were everywhere at once, Endo and Watanabe. That was just something else to watch. Look at the court coverage here. Fabulous round head smash to finish.
Toes. Toes. Thirteen, 12. 14, 12.
Oh, he's going to challenge it.
Called out.
Well, I sensed this was a long way long. I'm surprised he's challenged here, but perhaps my eyesight's failing me. We'll find out. Yeah, long way out.
Challenge unsuccessful. No challenges remaining. 15, 12.
So a handful of consecutive points then going the way of Endo and Watanabe. And they're determined to close this out in straight games. Brilliant turnaround in defence to get the upper hand.
16, 12. Service over. 13-16.
Both teams going on these runs of points. I don't think it's a concentration thing, but it's mesmerising. Both teams do so. The Danes suddenly with the a little momentum. They've got so much power on tap.
15-16.
Watanabe just a little too keen here, and yeah, too clever as well. Oh, they've won so many points with that. That's just a killer drop, isn't it?
17-15.
Watch this again. He sells you the big jump smash with the height that he gets to, and then he just makes it drop like a stone, carves around the side of it very gently. Well, they knew how big that was.
18-15.
So, Endo and Watanabe, 3 points away from victory.
Service over. 16-19.
That's gone as well. So a couple of net errors, and suddenly the scoreboard getting closer again. Oh, 3 in a row now.
18.
Could pay a heavy price for those. Yes, they're proactive misses, but nonetheless they're misses. Oh, well done. Keeping the pressure on.
Service over. 20, match point 18.
And after just over 3/4 of an hour, the defending champions have 2 match points.
Fault. 19, service over. 19-20.
Yeah, there's no denying the buckling pace of Mathias Christiansen, is there? There's another fine example. The body liner onto Watanabe there, but still a second match point for the seeds. And there it is. Hirooki Endo and Yuta Watanabe, the 4th seeds from Japan, coming through safely their quarterfinal encounter. They're all smiles. Coming through 24-22, 21-19 after just 47 minutes. Well, it was a fascinating watch, wasn't it? It was streaky and moving all over the place, the scoreline. And, well, who'd have thought that a while ago the Danes had 3 game points in that opening game, but it was wrenched away from them in the end, and deservedly so, because the Japanese had the upper hand all the way through that opener. So the masks are on, and their work is done for the day. Which it might be mixed doubles action for Yuta later. In fact, it probably is. So there we are then. The Danes leave centre stage. But it's the Japanese safely home to the semi-finals. Well, back-to-back Japanese winners then we've witnessed, haven't we, on show court 1 today. Kimura and Sonoda coming through first up against Ellison Langridge. The 8th seed's down, the 3rd seed's through there in the top half to meet up with Astrup and Rasmussen, the Danes. But Danes denied in the match that we just